If you're a sports fan, you've undoubtedly heard about the spread at some point. But if you're new to sports betting, as it just became legal in Colorado, you might not know how it works from a betting perspective. I'm RK, and this is DNVR Explains. Today we're going to talk about the most common bet you can place on a given game. The spread, also referred to as the line, handicaps the game so that the underdog is given points and the favorite has to give up points. The way I like to look at it is if the Broncos are 3.5 point underdogs to the Chiefs, they start the game with a 3.5-0 lead. Now, if they win the game outright, of course, you won your bet. But even if they lose by a field goal, you still won the bet because you started that game up 3.5-0. Of course, if they lose by 4 or more, then you've lost the bet. Why the half point on most bets? Simply to take out the chances of a tie or a push. Now, one misconception about the spread is that the odds makers set the line based on what they think is going to happen. Most of the time, they actually set the line with the hope that half of the bettors will be on one side and half of the bettors will be on the other. Why? Well, because the books take a small percentage of the wins. So if the tickets are split 50-50, they guarantee a profit. Think of it this way. If you bet $100 on the Broncos to cover our hypothetical game from earlier, and I bet $100 on the Chiefs, which I wouldn't do, when the Broncos cover, the book gives you back that $100 that you bet, plus about $91 of winnings. But of course, since I lost, they took $100 from me. So in the end, despite the fact that we split, they took in $200 and gave out $191, giving them a small win because we split. Now, when the public goes too heavy on one side, this opens up the opportunity to fade the... You know what? Maybe we're getting a little too far into the weeds here. We'll save that strategy for later. For now, we'll leave it at that, and good luck. As you guys know, we're working with DraftKings Sportsbook, so download their top-rated app now and use the code DNVR when you sign up. For a limited time, all new users can get a sign-up bonus up to $1,000. Must be 21 or older. Colorado-only bonus comprised of a first deposit bonus and a first bet match, each up to $500. Deposit bonus requires a 25x playthrough. Restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.